Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. A gunman in the Canadian province of Nova Scotia killed more than 18 people, including a policewoman, during a 12-hour rampage in the worst act of mass murder the country has seen in 30 years. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police said 51-year-old Gabriel Wortman shot people in several locations across the Atlantic province.
It's with tremendous sadness that I share with you that we have lost Constable Heidi Stevenson, a 23-year veteran of the force, who was killed this morning while responding to an active shooter incident.
It took police all night and into the morning to locate the gunman.
Last night, following multiple 911 calls, Nova Scotia RCMP members responded to a firearms call to a Portapique residence in Colchester County. When police arrived at the scene, members located several casualties inside and outside of the home. They did not, however, locate the suspect. This was a very quickly evolving situation.
Police said the suspect shot people at different locations in Nova Scotia, many of them randomly. He was killed in a confrontation with police. He was reported to have been driving what looked like a police car. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau described the attack as a terrible situation. The director of the World Health Organization has warned that the worst is yet to come in the COVID-19 pandemic, raising new alarm just as many countries are beginning to ease restrictive measures.
This virus is dangerous. This virus is public enemy number one. This virus is new and which has a behavior of serious contagion like flu. It's very contagious like flu, and at the same time it's very killer like SARS and MERS. It has a very dangerous combination, and this is happening in 100 years for the first time again, like the 1918 flu that killed up to 100 million people.
The WHO Director, Dr. Tedros, went on to emphasize the importance of saving as many lives as possible.
Anyone dying, either daughter or a son of somebody. Anyone dying is the father, mother, grandfather, grandmother of somebody. It's life. And that's why we prefer to see the individuals, the faces, the people. They're not numbers, they're not averages. They are people.
The Opposition United National Congress, UNC, in Trinidad and Tobago believes that with the right safeguards, businesses can reopen immediately and end the suffering of thousands of people left jobless by the stay-at-home regulations. In a statement, opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar said that the society's poor was suffering and that their lives mattered too. She said, quote, "Many are having great difficulty in providing for themselves and their loved ones," end quote. The stay-at-home regulations continue to month's end, and there is no indication regarding the lifting of the restrictions. Instead, government tightened the enforcement, limiting the opening hours of hardware stores to 4 hours several times a week to prevent people, according to the health minister, from shopping for paint and barbecue pits. He said it was far too early to say whether the social distancing policies and the essentials-only workforce had flattened the curve. He has also warned that should the country reopen too early, it runs the risk of having to deal with a second and possible third wave of COVID-19. Now, COVID-19 continues to pose a threat to majority of the countries worldwide. While some claim their curve is flattened, others continue to see a spike in numbers. We take a look at the latest COVID-19 statistics in the Caribbean region. Genevieve Gonzague reports.
As of April 20th, 2020, St. Lucia has recorded no new confirmed cases of COVID-19. The tally remains at 15. While there has been no deaths recorded locally, 22 St. Lucians in the diaspora have succumbed to COVID-19. Neighboring island Martinique has confirmed 163 cases of COVID-19 and 14 deaths. 73 patients have recovered and 7 remain hospitalized in intensive care. As of April 20th, St. Vincent and the Grenadines recorded no new COVID-19 cases. The total amount of cases on island remains at 12. As of April 20th, Trinidad has provided CAFA with 1,357 samples to be tested for COVID-19. Of these tests, 114 tested positive for the virus. To date, Trinidad has recorded 8 deaths. 59 people remain hospitalized while 22 have been discharged. Official notice was issued on April 19th, stating that Barbados has cancelled all crop-over festivities as a result of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Barbados has a total of 75 recorded confirmed cases and 5 deaths. Jamaica confirmed 23 new cases of COVID-19 within the last 24 hours, taking the national tally to 196. So far, 5 deaths have been recorded and 27 recoveries made. Antigua and Barbuda has also cancelled its annual carnival activities. The island is holding out a candle to celebrate its independence activities slated from October 24th to November 2nd, 2020. Antigua has recorded 23 confirmed cases with 3 deaths and 3 recoveries. The Dominican Republic recorded an additional 284 new COVID-19 cases, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 4,964. The Dominican Republic has recorded 235 deaths and 416 recoveries. To date, there are 2,416,135 confirmed COVID-19 cases globally, 165,939 deaths, and 632,983 recoveries. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
You're watching the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. There's more coming up after the break.